welcome back to BattleTech, RogueTech, of course, game operator and narrator. So, been a minute, eh? Yes, it has indeed been a minute. Bright side, most of that real-life stuff has now been completed. And I'm waiting to hear back on how things went. Hopefully things are good, and I never have to go to university again for at least another year. We shall see. On the flip side, back into the game we go. There's been some changes, eh? Yeah, we had a little bit of a taste of those changes. Haven't really gone through everything at the moment. There's been some updates and patches since that video, but we shall continue on. In the meantime, I have allowed some days to progress just to get our lance back up and running so we can actually do some missions. And as expected, yeah, you're not going to see the Mark II on the field just yet. The suspense continues. On the bright side, or on the other side. Right side, baby. Let's swing by the store and see what's available. Before we go ahead and hit the field, we may have a few things. Pulses, not bad. Streak. That's, ooh, BC Energy, we're going to buy that. That's always a good thing to have. 340 core. Oh, if they had a 350, that'd be different. Well, shoot. Well, that's a very pricey meatball right there. And it's a very good meatball. It's a very tasty meatball. Enhanced Imaging Clan. It's EI cockpits. Modifier +1 to gunnery. Modifier +1 to piloting. Night vision. Ooh. And that's without the neural implants. When their neural implants are in and they're active, get +2 initiative when active, +1 maximum evasion. Increases called shot modifier by 20% when active. +1 accuracy when active. And it still comes with that wonderful 1% base failure chance. How much was that? 954.5 thousand C-bills.
New equipment available.
Ow. It's so pricey, but so good. Do I field that now, or do I run the risk of not? The mech bay is also a mess. We need to kind of clean this up a little bit. I'm not too sure if we're going to do this or how we're going to do this. I might leave this till a Saturday stream so we can all sit down and discuss what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of. As it stands right now, this entire bottom line is pretty much what I think is not worth keeping. The Black Knight is only up here because we don't have room. And because we're going to break it down and maybe get a command mech variant. Because I chose poorly. Yep. Because we have something better than what this currently is. Or at least the potential to have something better. Where is it here? Fafnir. Does the exact same thing with the affinities. It doesn't have the shield or the additional protection, but using the shield, inactive, disables all weapons on that side of the machine, so take it as you will. But the Fafnir itself, this would be a absolutely devastating, absolutely horrific headshotting machine, I think. Or at least offensive push monster, where if you're not doing headshots, then you're at least doing torsos or shoulders or limbs. This would become a surgeon, pretty much, is what I'm saying. Now, on that note, the Black Knight was... yeah, it was 10% as well. Okay, so it's not anything too fancy. The Black Knight does handle its heat a little bit better. I'm just looking at the affinities for 20 and 40. The 120, 150, I don't even consider. especially for a 75 ton. It's a tough call to get there, or it's a very long time to get there, and it's a very tough call to make, well, whether or not you want to keep a 75 ton or any other machine in the Lance that long, so. Oh, here we go on that one. Let me just double check something here. 20 and 40 is evasion, ignore, and +1 gunnery, so that's, at 40 affinity, that's all your bonus gunnery you can get, so you can put a bunch of other subsystems into the machine. You don't have to focus on gunnery, because you're not going to be able to. Seeing as how you can only get max 2 from outside sources. So yeah. Something to think about. In the meantime, Mech Bay. About the only thing better for a spotter would be probably a vehicular DNI, honestly. And which one would be the one for it? Would it be the E? It has a cockpit SLDF. Shoo. That gives it +1 piloting and tactics. Now, the other side is that the only other pilot that can actually run this EI to its full potential would be Dark Chaos. You want to sneak a sink in somewhere just to balance things out. Fill her right up. That is a good question. All of her weapon slots are filled except for the one in the head, but there's no longer any room in there with the EI unit installed. There's nothing wrong with additional cooling. Aside from the fact it's 1 ton too much. Right, Soul. Math. I know it's been a while. You gotta rethink that. A little bit of an issue. I guess for now, we just leave it as is. So we spend one more day, 636 extra dollar dues. You get that EI unit installed, and Dark Chaos would be about the only one who could run the Jag E. Ooh. DC gunnery, would that still have a home here? That is a good question. We got energy, we got missile. Ooh, question. I'm gonna give it short range accuracy. You could also give it tracking. But I think that's going to be an issue for a little bit later because we do not yet have a full 10 on Dark Chaos.
Be too hard.
This Jag to the top of the row here. And that means one more day of progress on the Mad Cat Mark II. So there's that. To the command center, what do we have? Wolf is again, yeah, just like before, not exactly present. They have one job, but that is on a different planet and it's only a level 2. Not exactly what we're looking to do. Could try and do a duel. Get the Jags out on the front line again. It is against Wolf. But I think our standing is pretty good. It could take a hit. Quick cash infusion before the end of the month. We're going to be picking on Wolf anyways, aren't we? What is the rest of the opportunities we could potentially do for this mission run today? And that's against Wolf. 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 Like, if we were going to square up against Wolf, this would probably be a better use of the hit to reputation than just doing a duel. Just because we have the opportunity to actually get some fun items out of it. And then maybe next month, if we're lucky. If we are indeed lucky, Wolf will actually be active on the planet. We can do some more missions for him. Oh, that's going to barely cover the drop cost. I think Wolf is going to wind up taking 2 hits here. We're going to do our financial run here first. We'll do the duel. Make sure we have money in the bank. And we still have the Jag-E on the sidelines we could field if one of the Jags is badly damaged and is unable to get back on the field before the end of the month.
If anyone wants coffee, I've got a fresh pot going on the forward galley. Pour me a cup, I'll be right there.
One choice pick, 4 random. Seeing how duels tend to be incredibly violent, and there's very little of the machines left over. God, they're gonna come up with like a Savage Wolf or something like that. That's gonna be absolutely awesome. I can feel it in my bones. But we'll do the money push first. Where is my Jag-E? Right there. And we'll get Dark Chaos a little bit more experience and hopefully get up to that Gunnery 10. Little under tonnage, you say? Just a wee bit.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
See everybody planetside.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, this looks like a little bit of a funky run. Do we see who we have? No. EI on, please.
Aye, aye.
And still no line of sight. Alright. Max evasion. Oh. There is a Hades. Twin large pulses. A lot of light machine guns. And twin ultra 2s. I guess we can see how much more dangerous those ultra 2s are after the rework.
Orders.
We're still gonna stick in with 8 evasion though.
Roger that. Full speed. Roger that.
You are tagged, sir. Pulses missed.
Oh, Commander, I'm hit.
For the most bits. Ah, that Nova. Please be like incredibly hot, Nova. Oh God, you're not really that hot at all. Ooh, that Nova is.
Standing by.
That Nova is threat alpha, I think. Those pinpoints are just going to murder us.
Confirm. Fire.
He's seen better days.
Good to go.
Gotta get in, gotta keep that evasion up.
Double time. Let's go.
Those L's are gonna hurt.
Target confirmed.
Streaks, you have betrayed me. Force the cat away, yes.
Ready for orders.
We'll force the cat away. I will take that.
Aye, aye.
Armor's open on the Hades. Shoulder destroyed.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Oh. And the cat has not come back. All right.
Leaving you.
Keep the evasion up.
Okay, I'm on it. Got it.
That is an arm off the Hades and a good deal of its weapon systems.
Target's taking a critical hit.
You going for melee? No. Sticking with the E. Good call.
Receiving you.
Good call. All right, we have the Nova Cat again.
Confirmed.
Head hits. Arm is open.
Orders.
I think I have to ignore that Hades
Full speed it is.
for the risk these allies bring. And I'm gonna jam you guys out.
Firing.
That was just a heat sink. Uh-oh.
Four. Critical hit. Enemy flanking.
Hades in the rear, not as dangerous as a rear strike used to be.
Systems holding.
And I do indeed. What is my melee chance? That is 50. Well, guess what? That's incredibly dangerous at this point with those wonderful, wonderful L heavies. So we're just going to use our evasion and get into his side here to remove some of those. Perfect.
Target's taking a critical hit. I'm being flanked.
Ooh. And that's why the L's are so darn dangerous. Still 61. Not worth it. And that's not worth it getting into the rear strike here.
On my way.
We are going to vigilance. Armor's awful thin. That should be a side. Engine crit, a lot of heat sinks gone. Head hits. Oh, we're going for a charge, are we? No, that was a kick. Good miss.
Waiting for orders.
Well, now I have a couple choices, and my only choice really is going to be that Nova.
Moving out.
She's got to go.
Who wants some of this, huh? Oh, it's on now.
So seeing how you missed your melee, I'm still only at an 81.
Moving to position.
Which is still a little bit better than the coin flip, so we'll take that.
Got it. Hot damn. Let's do this.
And Hades is having a bad day. All right, Dark Chaos, I need you up front. Do not engage in a melee, but just go ahead and give him the whole 9 yards here. And that's the boom I was looking at.
Tango.
Downside of having all them ballistics. That's a lot of ammo in there.
Successful.
I'll take it. And as expected, one Jag, potentially both, actually, might not be able to take the next drop. Which is all right, seeing as how one of our pilots is going to have to be in the hospital for, what, 6 to 9? 1.1 in our back pocket. Yeah, Mastodon's out for 10 days. I'm improving my med bay. Why is that going up? You want the Novacat part? It doesn't say clan. Is it going to be clan? Probably not. Got a whole 80s here. There's not a whole lot of them survived. There is a slave unit in there. And of course, none of it's stacked because Jade Falcon hates us. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. The heat would be nice. The range would be nice. Break apart that Hades. Get the rest of those toys on the board. Okay, I still have 2 slave units in stock, so I don't need those. And since we're currently not running ballistics, I'm going to say we're going to take the heat. And then get real mad because I don't have enough targeting computers go around. And hit confirm. Oh, we got the heat and the range. I'll take it. How many of these sensors we got in stock? We got 4. We can sell that. The Hades. The Hades. I don't think we have any Hades parts. There's enough for Mad Dogs. Arbiter or Hellbringer. Yeah, no. We'll toss it, put the cash in our pocket, and carry on. So repairs should be minimal. Really? Well, that one L heavy laser did land, and that hurt. That hurt a lot. Then like taking 68 armor damage in 1 point. 3 days. I can get both of these machines back up and running here before the end of the month. That might actually be the joke. That might be the call. Yeah. I'll have to get another pilot sitting in the chair, but that's not the Jag that has the EI, so we'll be good. Sure, let's go have a look at us and see if we get ourselves another bondsman. Why not?
511. Expected approach time 41.
That's a negative. Honor would not allow them to become a bondsman. And that's fine. The last one didn't do very well either. Oh, that was a lull, and I thought I was going to be late on the trigger pull there, but we're good. We're good. All right. Next mission. Ooh. An assassination mission rolled in for Wolf right at the end of the month. Urban environment. And let's give us a chance to maybe sit down and have a look at what we're fielding for our settings. This is against Lyran. So I would dare say 2 choice picks would be sufficient, just in case they field like another Cyclops, or they have some exchanges or heat banks we might want to grab, or God forbid, they actually field that gyro we've been looking that might keep the Barg in the firing line here before she gets sent to the scrap heap. So 2 choice picks, 9 random, with 1.4 million C-bills on the board. I think that is sufficient for me. Mastodon, you're going to sit this out. Who is our replacement? Cactus. Does Cactus have prior? I'm pretty sure he does. He does. Perfect. Next, units. Battlecrow. Get our avatars in. And I don't see no overall drop limit. Hardball, I believe, was in the O. Jaboko was in the OD. I have 16 units we can field, so we can run to our heart's content. We are going to bring urban environment, tight corners, a lot of cover. A lot of cover, but maybe we're going to bring the Niger anyways. Right, we don't have anyone really affinity with the Niger. Right, yeah. The Niger is the other one. I don't know if we have to do an overhaul or if we're going to wind up scrapping it. And I think we're probably going to wind up doing an overhaul. But we will see. Next up, the Wolves. Braver is getting experience in the Wolves. And they're down to not really having a whole lot of experience in anything else, eh? I do believe it is time we find a new home for Havoc. Havoc will sit in the Wolf, and we will get Great White. What are you running for a loadout? You're running a bunch of lasers, which seems like we're not bringing the riflemen. Might be good for Meg. Meg I want to get somewhere else. I also want Meg to get experience, so this is not a bad call. Athena's out. So the only thing left for additional is going to be the Fujin and the Carnifex. And we will bring them both. Alright, we're over leveled. But that just means a chance for more fun stuff on the board.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
See everybody planetside.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. We have our target and 2 supporting lances already. And it looks like he's in a champion? Maybe a pen? So that means there's potential for a 3rd lance on the board somewhere. And if I can, I would like to start close to this group so that way I can engage them first while everyone else in the back can figure out their own thing. Oh yeah, there's another group right here. That's the edge of the map. Drop on the edge of the map? Why not? It's all flat anyways. And the slideshow begins. All right. So what I am going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here and make sure my settings are good for the city environment.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in a crossfire.
I don't know if that was because there's another group here or if that's just indicating that one. I don't think it is. I really don't. All right, you guys done thinking? There we go. There's the third. I knew it'd be out there. All right. I'll put a cut in here real quick and I will see everybody back once I've overlooked my settings. All right, we are back. So I did not have the additional props removed from urban biome settings, so hopefully this does help. That being said, let's have a look and see what's on the board. Defiance. Hello, awesome clone. What else we got? Hunchback 4MJ. LRM Carrier G2. A Brutus. Chaparral. Streak MRM Carrier. Oh, please tell me you are running something crazy. Nidhogs. Good thing we brought the anti-air. There's a pen, and that is indeed our target. The Penetrator. Katya. Kintaro. Centurion. And that... Oh, they're all stacked together up here. That's what's going on. So, technically speaking, we are in a good position. Oh, there's a Sleipnir. I might have to go after that guy because I know he's going to have a C3 unit or master, and it's probably going to be used as the command vehicle for this. Going after him might be difficult. Unless he gets a little antsy and pushes far beyond his capabilities, we may have to just deal with what we have here. And I think we're missing two I can't see. So that's always good. Chances of them being stealth flyers? High.
Receiving you.
Always going to be high.
Roger. Full speed.
It's a little better on the chug. But then again, there's a lot of things on the board here right now, too. We are going to stack up behind this building just to give ourselves additional cover.
What do you need?
Our Carnifex moving. Might be a turn or two before that Nidhogg gives into range, so we're just playing the waiting game, maybe do some pinging while we wait. Yeah, where are you, Flyer? Flyer or hover? That was somebody I could not see. And that makes me nervous.
On my way. Double time.
Oh yes, just come right around the corner here into the wide open.
How can I help?
Which means I guess we are going to have to spread out a little bit at least. Get the angel turned off. Yeah, I think we're good. Dark Chaos.
Receiving you.
Get that E unit turned on. Once again, a max evasion. I may peel the Jags off to try and deal with that LRM carrier.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Niger.
I got you.
We'll get you moving as well. Punchy is coming around the corner. Oh, not quite. Smart move.
Commodore Gerhard Forster, actual service.
Max evasion. We need to secure this side quickly. Somebody's a jumper. And would be a shame if someone took that building out right from under you.
Ready for orders.
Just saying. Turn that angel off. Gintaro pushing. And the Brutus is pushing as well, but he is at least one more turn out from properly engaging. And depending on where I position, he might have a shot through here.
Orders.
But that's a big maybe. Big old maybe. Sleipnir is pushing. He's both running as fast as he possibly can. Where are you, liar? Streak carrier still a ways out. Sleipnir, sorry, has battle armor. Good to know.
Let's do this.
Turn 14, you say.
Roger.
Terrible hit chance, significantly better hit chance. That's an AC 20.
Roger that. Target confirmed.
It hits, and the location of the AC 20 has been heavily damaged.
What is it already?
Unfortunately. Or fortunately, depending on where you look at it. Oh yeah, that's even positioning ourselves up for a potential side shot. We'll give ourselves a little bit of a twist and see what we got. Not good on the Defiance. It's rocking LBX AC-10, machine gun, twin small lasers, 2 medium pulses, 2 ER PPCs. Those are dangerous. On the bright side, the streaks did not disappoint on that one.
Yeah, Commander. Got it.
Good hits. Defiance is open in the left torso.
Talk to me.
And they can get a shot on the Hunchback.
Ready to run.
But that's a little bit risky.
Aye, aye.
Engine crit, is that a knock on the Defiance? Yes, it is. And a big old boom. Defiance down. Sleipnir is getting closer.
Ready for orders.
Perfectly fine. All right, Jag E. You're gonna have that chance. Ugh. That terrible chance. Kind of wish those were a little bit better. Yeah, if we can get more streaks into this machine. Like, we don't have any more Streak 4 plans on hand, but that would definitely be better than the micro pulses. These are good for battle armor. By getting yourselves at a safe distance from battle armor has always been the better choice, and I think that we might have to make an upgrade. We'll take the E, strip out what we have there, put it into, or sorry, the B, strip out what we have there, put it into the E, make it better. Unless that was a head hit. Oh, that is a crit on the AC-20.
Target's taking a critical hit.
I was gonna say, I don't think we're gonna get much of a chance. Hunchy did not move first. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Ooh. I was gonna say, because I didn't bring that building down, I don't know if I'm gonna have a shot, and this is actually not a bad one. We just got a couple Jags in the way.
Target locked.
Couple Jags we did not destroy. That is 2 crits on the AC-20.
Commander.
Let's see if he fires it. He just noped out of there. Okay, I will actually take that.
Yeah.
Could bring the building down, but with everybody else here about to move, I want to leave it up for this turn.
Confirmed.
Who is flying around? There's stealth units out there, and it's really starting to bug me. So now I can take that building down next turn, and that'll give me access to the LRM carrier and the Hunchback, and whoever decides to line up here as well. Which is perfect. That's not... Well, the Jaggy's kind of exposed. I think if the Brutus wanted to, he could sneak around the corner here and take a shot. We'll have to rely a little bit more on evasion to protect us. Chaparral's moving in. There's the artillery I was waiting on. And even better, he put himself right in the open. We just got to take that building down and we're golden. Do a bit of the sneaky and just kind of
Going full throttle.
swing my way over here and then do one of these little wonderful pings. Everybody but the Brutus is in turn. Well, Brutus is big enough, it probably won't be that much of an issue. Penetrator be hopping.
Skipper.
Switch this over to indirect and see what we got for hit chances. That is actually a fairly decent hit chance. I'm not gonna lie. LRM carrier, twin AMS system. This is probably going to be a waste, so I'm not gonna take that shot. But because the Hunchback is so open, I will do indirect.
Here we go.
That was some reds, but no juicy bits. And was that you, Brutus? I think it was. We're gonna get like 3 stealth flyers or stealth hovers that I don't know about just come crawling up our backsides here.
How's it going?
Just watch. Oh, this is so dangerous. I don't know what everyone's turn here is going to be. So maybe what I'll do is I'll fall back a bit.
Confirmed. Roger.
Take that down and expose
Flatten that one.
everybody. Turn 16, which was indeed the Hunchback. He's still running.
Orders?
Nobody wants to play with me. Where are you, Hunchby? Right there. Oh, I can make everybody's lives miserable right about now.
Engaging with target.
Jump jet destroyed on the Hunchback. Really?
Inflicted some
That's what I got?
damage. I'm out of SRM.
I gotta turn that jet boost off. No, not this turn. I don't have to.
On my way.
I got Phoenixes. Should I keep the Phoenixes? I will.
Firing.
Ooh, an anti-air arrow actually fired.
Tango down. LRMs are out.
I mean, it's not
Is it already?
the end of the world, but that was kind of unexpected.
On my way, Commander.
Then again, I'm the one that turned them on, so like unexpected is a poor choice of words. Let us get the LRM carrier. You're gonna be firing your AMS anyways, and you're the better hit chance, so. Boom.
Take that, you.
Carrier down. Ah, there was indeed a Fujin. All right. So begins our anti-air operations, and now I'm kind of wishing I turned my jet boost off this turn.
Got your back.
Just so I had something to throw around to get in the range for the next turn.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, was that enough? It might have been. Yeah. Cool. One lance down. That's another gremlin. Twin rack 5s, 20 AR mediums. Oh, good. So you're stealthed up. You are not Risk, but you are Streak MRMs. I wish you had more Streaker MRM 40s in you. Because I dare say that might have been a good snag. I'm not saying it wouldn't be, but I can't see what he's got.
Standing by.
I need to reserve. Nidhogg pushing up. So Fujin and Nidhogg are both going to be in range. I can't tell what he's got. It's an Ultra AC-10 Hog. So it's kind of a Warthog, Mer. No, I think that the Warthog has, I think, racks. The Fujin has anti-air. I know that for a fact. Reserve everybody. Sleipner pushing up. Kintaro pushing. Missiles on the Wolf Sea. AMS doing its job. Good. I want at least this Brutus to move. Though the Gremlin would be good too. Reason why is because I may have to bring down another building to properly engage whatever forces are here, and I don't want to do it early. Centurion's missiles are ineffective. Thank you again, AMS. Penetrator trying to get in the fun? That's alright. Fun's for everybody. Turn 8, Brutus. Falling back. And launching missiles anyways. Ineffective against the Jag-G. Ah, Gremlin, your turn. Gremlin doesn't want to play. Streak MRM. Ooh. Oh my goodness, yes. Fortunately out of range. No, you're not. That Sleipner is there. It's got an MRM 20, 20 ER mediums, twin machine gun Blackwells. Where is your... Don't know where your fun bits are. But I know you got something I don't want you having on the field. Decent damage on the Sleipner.
Yes, Commander.
And I think we're going to clean him right up.
Let's move.
If we can land hits. These are terrible hit chances at this range.
Hostile.
That was crew compartment crits. Battle armor lived anyways. I guess they'd be in the back. Battle armor machine guns. Still don't want you guys anywhere near my machines.
Roger. Oh, Commander. I'm hit.
Remind me again why I want these 1% failed chance pieces of fancy equipment in my machines again.
That's something you want done?
Okay.
Copy that.
Push afterburner.
Confirmed.
If you stand very, very still, what are your hit chances here? 29, 30. That's 14. Oop. That's 16. I could do something really funny here. And drop this.
I got you.
Just to remove all aspects of any cover they may have had. I find it funny. But that's just me, so, you know.
Talk to me.
Take it as you will. As for everybody else...
Copy that.
Kind of sidestep these mines a little bit. Now that is turn 7, your turn 11, and your turn 2. But you're also the best hit chance I have.
Roger that. Take that as a lesson.
Hardball!
Yes.
I desperately need to ping up here. But my flyers need to be engaging their flyers, so I'm not going to be able to ping that.
On my way, Commander.
Not this turn, anyways. Because we are lining ourselves up on the street, we're going to vigilance.
Gun target.
Gonna be a whole lot of bad coming our way. Squad's gone. Perfect. Ujin is closer. Sir, you got tandems in there? Ow.
Commander.
Now we got a fail chance. I got a 5% fail chance. Let's turn that off. Do recalculating. 11 evasion.
Affirmative.
I don't know if that's going to be enough. She's got 8. And let's see if any of our anti-airs are going to fire. Yeah, Phoenixes are still the best chance.
Affirmative.
That was indeed an anti-air, and I think we got him. Yep. Ujin down. Perfect.
I hope we can salvage that. Long-range missiles Are out.
Kintaro. Throwing missiles at the Timberwolf C, swinging a miss. AMS once again doing its job.
Yes, Commander.
Here we go. I don't have a shot with a G, but that's okay. Put you into cover and get you doing something next turn. Mig!
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit. Gideon.
You see a Nidhogg. He's got flares, 20 air smalls, and ultra AC-10, Phoenix missiles, and quad missile pods. We can't tell what else he's got. He's got something, but I can't hit him for nothing at this range except for the tag. Brutus is slightly better for a hit chance. Oh, God. I think I got a swing at the streak. If we had clustered a little better. Not bad. Not bad.
Commander?
Longhorn, get up here. I know this is putting yourself in harm's way, but I need that flyer gone. Oh God, wait a second. I'll turn 11. Who goes before 7? Havoc is 6. Dark Chaos is turn 1 because F me. Nobody does. Nobody goes before turn 7.
Hell yes!
Had to roll the hard 6. We'll take care of the flyer next turn.
I'm at a long-range missile.
I can't believe that actually worked. And there's the gremlin again. Hello, gremlin. Decided to only fire the rack in single shot mode. Okay. Brutus falling back. And heavy swing and a miss on the Fujin. Yeah, 54 missiles. That would have been disgusting. What? What? No, I need someone to tell me what the hell that was. Centurion has an LBX AC-10, a PPC, and an LRM-10. Dead. Injuries, 4 of 4. How to make me decide that ammo is trash and we're going all energy from here on in. That's the kind of shit rolls that make me want to throw this game against the wall. Okay.
All right, full speed.
There, I said it. Gremlin, with your impossible to hit bull crappery.
Locked on. Orders.
Yeah, that was the avatar with ammo. He was the streak of The Streakaton.
Target confirmed.
Ugh,
Orders?
that's just gonna leave a bad taste in my mouth. What are we looking at? 1%. Oof. Actually, where is that? Yeah, here. Can I see it? No.
Copy that.
How about now? Indirect. I could hit him, but I can't hit the building? That didn't make it much better.
I'm on him.
Wow, one PPC and one launcher actually hit. Cool. Let's turn that back on. And get back into the fight, shall we?
Full speed.
Gremlin, I want you.
Roger.
Tag missed. Dang. Well, yeah, that's a thing. All right, Glaive. I need you on the move. Still got 2 or 4, I guess, LA missiles.
Double time.
Not a good hit chance. Hang it.
I've got a sensor lock.
Hang it, and we can cancel out that gremlin stealth.
Orders?
There we go. Hello, little friend.
Roger that.
You better blow up on that one. That is correct.
Waste.
Commander, I'm getting too old for this shit.
Make hard push.
Taking evasive maneuvers, Commander.
Keep an eye on that Centurion and its amazing crit-seeking PPC, apparently. Brutus is the best hit chance. Oh, we do have a really good hit chance on that Nidhogg. Tagged and bagged. Longhorn.
I'm ready for orders.
You have another anti-air. Get up here.
Full speed. No target.
Didn't fire, but the Gauss and the MI landed. 16. Kintaro is up. Decent hits on the Jaggy.
What do you need?
Havoc, your turn.
Understood. Moving fast.
Taro. Nidhogg is almost down. Take him out. Boom. Nidhogg down.
Enemy down.
The worst part is the penetrator is going to be taking a shot here soon.
Full speed. No target.
What? We have access to a Brutus. And he is on the threat level. We're going next. Unless we cluster good, that wouldn't have been enough. And actually, it did kind of cluster decent.
Confirmed.
Well, color me surprised. Probably our best. Oh no, the penetrator is the best, but he's got AMS. Again, can I take out that building? Not yet. Not yet in range. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Let's go.
I can't do it indirect. Okay.
10-4.
Swing and a miss.
That's a miss.
Turn 10. Here comes that horrifying Centurion. And that was a full swing and a miss by the Penetrator on the Carnifex. I'll take it. But he is not having a very stable day. Brutus is up. And you were incredibly accurate, sir.
Reporting. Heavy damage. Waiting for orders.
So much so that I do not like you. Clear shot to the Kintaro, potentially? You know what I should have done? And maybe I'll do this with Dark Chaos.
Confirmed.
Well, maybe not. I was thinking about taking down this building.
Firing.
I think going for the Brutus might have been better.
Retreat. Tango down.
Well then.
Let's go. Let's go. Talk to me. Roger that.
Turn 17 is a Centurion, and he's got his... Is that your shield arm, or is that your gun arm? That's your gun arm angled towards us.
Here we go.
Not that the damage model really matters, seeing as how it just goes wherever.
Take that as a lesson.
Especially seeing as how that arm is on that side, and it...
Let's do this.
Blah, blah, blah. We'll stay on him, though. If I get a leg or a torso, I'll be happy. I might get both.
Let's go. Tango.
Yep. I got both, and that's a boom. Glaive.
Commander. Roger.
That should be enough, actually, to bring that building down.
Firing on target. Let's go.
Perfect.
One less strike.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, Commander.
You're all in trouble.
Engaging.
Good hit on the Kintaro.
No retreat. Scored a critical hit.
16. Last chance before the Kintaro fires. Let's put ourselves in a position where we're going to enjoy this. Boom. Kintaro down.
Commander.
And now as far as picking on the main target.
Roger.
Let's go ahead and actually push him down on the initiative line. If we get a leg, that'd be great.
Locked on.
I'm certainly not getting that. He is wildly unsteady. Mig, you unfortunately do not have enough for an offensive push. Straight damage, please. That leg is open. There is a thermal exchanger in that side. Advanced Zoom Mark II. I want both of those. Can I get the leg?
Receiving you.
Can I sweep the leg?
Roger.
That went to the torso. And he resisted the injury. Of course he did. And of course it destroyed the thermal exchanger. Of course.
Yep.
Leg, please.
Critical hit.
Come on, buddy. Oh, it's his turn. Just get up and punch, man. You don't want to be here anymore. Don't force me to hit that zoom. And he lands his large laser. Of course he does. Costing me C-bills.
Let's hit him hard.
Let's not go to the other side, because that's where the zoom is, and that's what we want. Leg, please.
Critical hit.
You are... Again. Just crack the armor. The first thing you do is take out the zoom. I'm not allowed to have anything, am I? He's looking for it. He's not allowed to have it. The precious. There. Get on the ground again.
Long-range missiles are out.
And he's still in it. Jeez.
Standing by.
I was just gonna stand there, but there's someone in my way, so... Oh, it resisted the injury. Here. Headshots.
Let's go. Let's go. Mech destroyed.
Oh, we didn't cook him alive in the cockpit. The engine failed before it did.
Mission successful.
So let's see if we lost another pilot because of a crit in a fully armored machine. Oh, Nelly, what a match to come back to, let me tell you that much. That's all right. That is just fine. That is how the game goes some days. And Tarchaeus is injured for 8 days. Oh, look at that. Killed in action. And I know for a fact that the first thing that's going to happen in my comment section is people are going to say, Case. I know you're gonna. Especially since I actually didn't have even Clan Pharaoh on this machine. So you know what? I may be mad about it. And I'm allowed to be mad about it. But I certainly didn't do anything to stop that from happening, did I? Oh! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh no. Oh god. MRMs. I would like MMLs. I'd like risks if I could. I don't think there's anything we can keep that would be a machine. No. Defiant 75. Minus 10% weapon heat generated. Careful aim. 2 offensive push accuracy. That's not a percentage, it's just a flat 2. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do you see what I see? Gyro compact. Is that what needed to happen? Did I have to make a sacrifice to Iron Jesus before I actually got my hands on a compact gyro? Ugh. So mad. Where is that compact gyro? Twin rack 5s, cool. Where is the compact gyro? Artemis, cool. Long scan, probably pretty useless. Yes. Hey, look, everybody, case. Hey, we got a bunch in stock too. So painful. Using streak MRM ammo. What does streak MRM ammo give us? Nothing fancy. But you can do 6 alpha strikes with a MRM 40 with 1 ton of ammo. It only fires if the attack roll succeeds. Yeah. There were so many other parts I would have loved to get. Mainly on the penetrator, but did not survive. That's alright. 310 is 4. 3 SRMs are higher damage, less tonnage. Not as long range. But I don't think the extra tonnage is worth range boost. 7 of those, don't need that. Is there any ammo that might sing to us? SRM acid. Ooh, sticky bombs. Only 6 shots. Ultra 10 ammo. I think this one is going to be... It's probably going to be Streak MRM 40. Don't know when or how we're ever going to use it. Or the rack 5s, we want to get back to ballistics. I don't know. I don't know. But I think I'm going to grab the 40 just because... Like, when's the last time we've seen an MRM 40? A Streak MRM 40 of all things. Centurion don't need. Get rid of the battle armor. Was its inner sphere. Get rid of the LRM carrier because we already have one. Sell the gyro. Yes. Oh, that'd break everybody's mind. And on the day I was threatening to throw the barg in the trash is the day we actually get that compact gyro. Well, shoot, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to do about that avatar. Leg, torso, or center torso, left torso, and left arm all gone. Yeah. Thanks for your service, Hardball. Ugh, that was $1 million, almost $1 million. 821,000 C-bills. I think I know where most of that money went. Oh.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
Yeah, Avatar is basically untouched. Except for that one solid hit. 622,000 of that, yep. Guardian, active, and slave unit all gone. the other one. What do you have? Do you have light ferro? Does that have case? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we're going to make some changes. We're not going to make the changes today because unfortunately we are out of time. But we are going to make some changes. And we are probably going to go ahead and deal with the risk of TACs, or at least trying to contain any sort of explosion that may occur that travels up the leg, through the center torso, and shoots the pilot through the top of the cockpit while the cockpit hatch is closed. God. And I guess we're looking for new pilots. Hey, there we go. Are you sure you guys want to be actually pilots in this? Because I don't know, man. That's it. We are out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed today's episode, by all means, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to support the channel at all, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment on down below. Tell your friends, tell your wives, tell your dog. Every little bit of support does help. In the meantime, stay safe, and I will see ya in the next one. Take care, all.
I'm inbound on your starboard. 7 high 10. Eat this, toaster. Target acquisition in